shoulder as close as possible. Obviously not together, but I sort of use that as a guide to have my head almost over my left shoulder. It means that everything's going straight down the wicket. If that's separated a little bit like that, then I tend to square up. So if I'm like this, I'll come through and end up squaring up, facing you like this.
One of the biggest things for me is when I'm playing, I want my head to be over my front foot. And then I feel like if that's going well, I can sort of hit them where I want. If my head's back here, you know, I can throw my hands, you know, nick them, and can't play over there. And if I get a short ball, it's much harder. So I just make sure my head's over my front foot, and my weight, you know, my weight's forward.
Of your hand directly on top, like there. But for me, over the years, my hands have gone wider and wider on the bat. So I'm not sure if any of you guys have watched Faf du Plessis bat much, but he bats like that, and for some reason, I'm not sure how it's happened or why it's happened, but my hands have ended up batting very similar to Faf. It doesn't look as bad, obviously, like this, because you've got gloves that are thicker, so it looks like my hands are a lot closer together. But I feel like I have done this because I'm not as conventional as everyone else, so I don't tend to, you know, play these perfect straight drives and cover drives. I tend to use my wrists a lot. And by having that gap in between there, I feel like I can whip it a lot better as opposed to there. So I think that's something that I've sort of picked up on over the last couple of years.